What if we don't want our employees to take more than 5 days annual leave at one leave request? I've got to just design this rule at the process. So I've got to use the decision tool. So once this form sent to approve, sent to approve, let's change the background color. Then decision is whether it is an annual leave. So for the scenario that the type of leave request equals to annual leave. For this scenario, leave request annual leave. Then I will get one more decision step. If yes, I will need one more decision steps, and at this step I will use the duration of leave request. If it is more than 5 days, duration more than 5 days. Okay, then I will just get one more calculate tool. If yes, one more calculate tool, and let's name this status. Let's say status 5, and let's just write more than 5 days of leave request is not allowed. Sorry for the terminology, we can always edit this. I'm just designing the process for now. Okay, so I add this if yes, and then it goes back to the user, to the form. If it is not, then I will get a new task form. If it's not more than 5 days, then another task form, and I will send this to the managers. I block test notification emails, and let's write annual leave request approval form. You may approve, send to revision, or deny this request. That's fine. That's for the managers. And let's go to data elements. Let's choose username, read only, form date, form number, and unpaid leave days, paid leave days, and also leave start date, leave end date. What else? Maybe duration of leave request, not daily, sorry, of course, it's leave start date, leave end date, and not these. Okay, so the emergency contact name and number, and if I send to revision, I must enter the reason of revision. Okay, and I also add another cancel tool, but it's too complicated here. I just copy and paste this, and I send to cancel here if it is started by mistake. And let's always make the background color in red. Okay, that's fine. So if it is sent to revision, also sent to revision. Let's make it kind of yellow like this, and I don't inherit mandatory field control, but here I will because there's a mandatory field. Okay, let's do the approve button later, and let's check what we have done. I save this process and I activate it. Now we can just check what we have designed so far. So I start the process in order to check what I have done. And for example, if I say submit here, now there's a warning. I've got to type this, it's mandatory. So I select annual leave and I submit it. And at this step, the user will just enter the type of leave request, annual leave. So duration of leave request, let's make it 5 days for this example. Let's start from July 6th and let's go to the 10th of June, so July, so it's 5 days. Emergency of contact number, contact name and number, test. So it's 5 days, I can send it to approve. So once I send it to approve, leave request process, annual leave request approval form initiated by Harun assigned to the managers. They have 1 week to complete this task and entering leave request information. It's here. So here we see everything about the process. We can send to revision or cancel because we haven't embedded the approve button yet. So I just cancel. I check that it works and I can go back to designer in order to continue designing my process.